Hey everybody, it's Steven, Cornerstone Auto Pros. I wanted to make a video today to show you how can we fix to the highest level the roofs of trucks and SUVs. I'm going to turn the camera around here. And the reason why I specifically specified trucks and SUVs is because of these ribs. These little shapes in the roof sheet metal here are called ribs. And these add structure to this roof. So instead of all being totally flat, these here give some rigidity and make this roof a little bit more robust. There's also another part of what's going on here, which is that this roof has a convex shape where the center is higher than the sides. And there's a special order of operations as to how we need to fix this. And so the first thing is that if I start from the sides, which is what most technicians do, because there's a lot more area to work through. There's two large windows, give you access to almost the whole roof. Instead of through this little slider in the back glass of this truck, or even if it's a solid glass, to remove the glass, it's more work. It is less comfortable, and you can't control your height from the ground as much because you're standing or kneeling in the truck bed. It's got these uncomfortable ribs in the bed of the truck. But if you fix these roofs that are convex like this, then you don't actually get to see all of the dent, and it's because of the way that the light goes over the dent, the way that reflections go over the dent. So I'm zoomed in here, and I'm going to show that up here I've already got a lot of that fixed. I got to cross check it, meaning I got to touch it up from the other side. But if I fixed that from the window, so from this way, then what would happen is I would have a lot more imperfections in the work because the light doesn't expose as much of the damage. And so got a few things going on today. It's been stormy last night, this morning. So I have this heat lamp radiating on the roof, warming the entire panel, which is great because it makes the paint a little bit more flexible. And then also the reason why we have to fix it this way is because the light, if the light is on the side, then we cannot see the light reflection for about this much area. So if you can imagine, the light is over here instead of over there. That light casts a shadow over the edge of these ribs. And because of the shape, the convex shape, and because of these ribs, it makes seeing the entire affected area very difficult. And so what happens is we'll fix it from the side and it can look perfect. But when we come back and look at it from a perpendicular angle, we see a lot of imperfections in the work. And so that's actually the story on this silver truck. The previous company that fixed it, they fixed it from the side. It really didn't look too bad. There's only a few spots that I could point out, but they had a couple of really ugly, unfinished spots close to these rib edges because they were too lazy to pull the back glass on that truck. And so here, what we always do is we always do the right order of operations, so that we can fix these vehicles to a very high level. Another thing that I want to show you is I'm using this extremely long telescopic bar to fix almost all the way up to the very front structure under this roof. And a lot of technicians, they don't like to work out that far, but with a really good light position, with a really good light position and a really good bracing and technique, we're able to do really, really wonderful work. So even from here, we'll see about that guy there. I'm able to see all up into that orange peel texture, and I'm able to bring this to a high level from 5 or 6 feet away, where now there's just a tiny imperfection in there, which I'll be able to get better if I can use both my hands and clean up from the other side. But when I'm able to fix it from this position first, it makes a lot less cleanup work from the sides, and it gives an overall superior result. If I start on the sides and then I try to clean it up from the back, I've created a lot more work for myself. And so I want to show you some of the area that I've gone through. I've only fixed one side of so far, but you can see, for example, you can see here there's a nice fixed area in between some of the braces underneath. I still have to use my brace tools to get these dents. Here, same thing. I've got all of this area fixed up here. There's a big cross member that gives a lot of structure in case of rollover and giving overall rigidity to the body of this truck. And then we have over here a lot of dents, hundreds of dents. And so she's coming out really, really good so far. And even in this natural reflection, you can see where there aren't obvious dents that the repairs look really good. Really consistent texture in the clear coat orange peel. And this thing's coming out nice. And so purpose of this video is just to show how do we go about repairing the roofs on trucks and SUVs. This is just to inform you about how this is supposed to be done. And so if you've already had your hail damage repaired and it looks good from one angle, so you think, check it from another angle, 90 degrees. Check it from a 90-degree perpendicular angle, and you might be really surprised. There could be a lot of unfinished work left on the roof or any other panel on your vehicle. And so if you have questions about our approach as to how we would fix your car, truck, SUV, and you want your vehicle fixed correctly, we would love to serve you. We'd love to come out, take a look at your car. Our contact information is in the description. Thanks for watching this video.